Hey everybody, Judy Seeger here, back with another video tip from judyseegerdetox.com, my website, and back with another video tip about how to use a chemo brain remedy. So if you've had chemotherapy, whether it's been 6 months ago, whether it's been 6 years ago, your brain gets affected. And I want to give you guys some tried and true formulas and remedies that I know can help you, because I'm a little bit concerned with you guys that you think, oh, I've had chemo, whether it's radiation, surgery, whatever, conventional medicine, and that's fine if you've had it. But what's not fine is that the effects of that on your body are pretty serious, right? It really has taken down your immune system, and the chemicals from the chemotherapy have saturated your system and is keeping your immune system from being strong enough to keep cancer from coming back. And secondary cancer, even according to the American Cancer Society, is on the rise. It's absolutely crazy how many times cancer comes back, and with a vengeance. And that's always in the back of our mind, right? It's like, what if cancer comes back after you've been through chemo and radiation? It's like, what now? So let's keep that from happening. So first of all, if you've had chemo, specifically any amount of treatments, whether you've had 1 treatment or 20 treatments, doesn't matter, is we want to get rid of the residual side effects, right? So first things first is use the herbs to help the brain and get your brain functioning so you can think clearly. There's nothing like being able to think clearly to figure out what is your next course of action. If you can't think, it's super hard to figure out what you really need to do, right? So ginkgo biloba is great, gotu kola is great, rosemary is great. I've been mentioning those to you, but ginkgo biloba by far is one of the best ones to regenerate brain cells, get your brain activity going so you can think clearly. Because see, what happens with chemo, it gets in there, and yes, it goes after the cancer cells, but it goes after the good cells as well, and your brain has a lot of good cells in there, and we don't want to kill any of those that are causing the problem. So we want to make sure that your brain cells are functioning properly, and ginkgo biloba is one of the best ones. Use it as a tincture. That's one of the best ways to do it, which is an alcohol-based formula using alcohol to extract the benefits of the ginkgo biloba, right? So take it 3, 4, 5 times a day if you're having effects right now, especially if you're not, and you just want to get your brain, your circulation going again. Just use it 3 times a day, and that's fine, about 30 drops or so, right? That works really nicely. So the other one to do is to detox, right? Get rid of the chemical effects of the chemo. So sweating, yes, is great, fantastic to get it out quickly. It is the fastest way. Why? Because your skin is the largest organ in your body, right? Out of all your elimination organs, it's the largest one. So the faster you could get out the toxins, it's going to come out through your skin. You might get a rash again because it is chemo, and you might get an effect of it, but that's okay. We just want to make sure that you get it out of your system. So detox, 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 sweating first. And then using ozone therapy. I love ozone therapy because it kills the bad cells, it kills the pathogens that are causing the problem, and I don't want you guys to have any residual side effects from the chemo, right? So what's cool about ozone that you might not understand is that ozone therapy will kill only the bad cells and leave the good cells. Why? Because it's 3 oxygen molecules together, right? So oxygen is O2, ozone is O3, so that extra oxygen molecule binds themselves together and then goes after the pathogens that don't belong in your body, like chemo. Even if it's been years, it's still going to go in there and go find it and then leave the good stuff in there. So it's pretty fantastic that way. So that's a winning combination, using ginkgo biloba, using detox system, and then go ahead and go look at the ozone therapy training. I'm going to show you guys below. There's a link to watch it if you want to understand it more. But using ozone therapy either through IV, or there's other ways to do it. There's ear insufflation, rectal insufflation, vaginal insufflation, going on your skin, sauna with ozone. There's many ways of using it. It's awesome. But do actively something right here, right now, if you've had chemo. I'm not kidding around about this. This is very serious. I do not want your cancer to come back. I don't want you to worry about it. So when you are doing these things actively, you're not going to have to worry half as much as if you're not doing anything. We tend to put our head in the sand, me included, that, oh, I've been through some therapy, so now I'm good to go. Well, no, you always have to be on the lookout. I had Lyme disease many years ago. And I'm still always watching to make sure that my immune system is strong enough, because it's very easy for something like Lyme disease even to go into an autoimmune disorder that could be debilitating. Anybody could be hit, me included. So I practice these things as well, and I want you to practice them. So get on the stick, go learn some more, and figure out your game plan on what you're going to do for your next phase of your healing. Okay guys, we'll catch you on the next video.